Hello everyone, it's me, SciencePyro7, and today we're going to be reviewing the Dino Rivals Attack Pack Dracorex. So Dracorex, for a little bit of information first, was a small pachycephalosaur from the late Cretaceous period in Montana. It's a very dubious species, with some believing that it's a juvenile version of Pachycephalosaurus, considering it's got a relatively flat head with a lot of spikes, whereas Pachycephalosaurus had a, bulbous head with few spikes. So yeah, that's really about Dracorex. This is a medium-sized dinosaur. It's overall pretty well designed. It looks a lot like a Dracorex. The detail's pretty nice. For a Dino Rival species, when the detail wasn't as high as it is now, it's actually pretty good. The scales are okayly visible. There's definitely texture. It may not be scales, but there is texture. There's some, little ridges or osteoderms along its back, but they're not too overly noticeable, so it's pretty realistic. The ones on the sides of its tail actually run further than the ones on top of its tail, so that's cool. And of course, it's got all sorts of bumps and horns and knobs on its head. It has non-pronated wrists from the looks of it, with 5 fingers, which is good. Unfortunately, the fingers and toe claws are not colored, but then again, considering how small they are, I wouldn't expect that. There's the Jurassic logo and the DNA scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app. And coloration-wise, this is actually a very nice color for a Dracorex. It's like an orangish brown for the base, and with darker stripes, mostly being on the back, like from the hips down. I wouldn't personally do that, but since they did, it actually looks pretty good. With a significantly lighter underside. The eyes actually colored yellow, but the pupil appears to be just the dark brown that's on the head. The beak is the same color as the body, does not open. The nostril is okayly detailed. The horns are really well done. And that's about it for overall design. Articulation, again, it's an attack pack species, so it does not do a lot. The tail can twist in a 360 circle. The legs can move in a 360 circle. So can the arms when they want to. The neck can move up and down somewhat. And the head can move up and down, plus side to side in a 360 circle. And that's about it in terms of Dracorex articulation. It's, again, attack pack, so it's not bound to do a lot, but it's pretty realistic, I would say. You could put it in a charging position or a feeding position, since it was an herbivore. Overall, just like a dinosaur position. Now again, this being attack pack, I know I've said this a lot, it's not the best when it comes to doing this, because you have to do everything manually, but it is particularly well designed for a stop motion thing, since everything is manual and almost everything could go in a 360 circle. And so you could get very, very minor movements, and it would look good for a stop-motion thing. Being Dino Rivals, it comes with a card. Similarly to, well, every Dino Rivals card, it's got the Dino Rivals and the Jurassic World logo on the back. And on the front, it has the dinosaur's name, an illustration of it, and the stats. So it'd have 4 strength, 6 speed, 3 intelligence, and 3 aggression. This is basically if this were a real animal in the Jurassic universe, how it would behave. So it's much faster than it is anything else, especially aggressive. So that's particularly good, considering its head. And so, yeah. And then down there is the completed, like, all them stats added up. And that is the Dino Rivals Attack Pack Dracorex. It's a pretty nice dinosaur. I got this thing back in 2019 when it was like $7, but today it can go for way more than that. So yeah, that's the Dracorex. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.